We will quickly go over irregular prefix verbs in this lesson. When you attach a prefix at the beginning of a verb, it will follow the same conjugational pattern as usual, but the only difference this time is that the prefix will remain attached to the beginning of the verb in each conjugation. Here is a list of verbs based on poner, hacer, venir, traer, tener, decir, seguir, and volver. To start off with, the verb componer will take on all the irregularities that poner does. Rehacer will follow the conjugations of hacer. Prevenir follows the conjugations of venir. Mantener follows the conjugations of tener. Contradecir follows the conjugations of decir. The verbs maldecir and bendecir, however, they behave differently. They use their regular infinitive as the future and conditional stem, even though contradecir uses the irregular dir stem. They also have regular past participles, maldecido and bendecido, even though contradecir uses the irregular dicho past participle. And the adjectival forms, however, of maldecir and bendecir, they are irregular, maldito and bendito. Distraer will follow the conjugations of traer. Conseguir follows the conjugations of seguir. Envolver will follow the conjugations of volver. Lastly, we will look at the irregular command forms of prefix verbs. When we studied the imperative mood in Unit 2, we learned that certain verbs have uniquely irregular affirmative to command forms. So these are the prefix variations of those uniquely irregular affirmative to commands. You should notice that these three decir-based verbs do not follow the irregular affirmative to command di. Instead, they are based on the third-person singular present tense form dice. For other affirmative to commands, which are not based on the uniquely irregular forms, if their third-person singular present tense form is irregular, then the affirmative to command form will also have that same irregularity that it does in the third-person singular present tense. All other irregular commands, the negative commands and the affirmative usted, nosotros, and ustedes commands, they will be based on the present subjunctive. Once you have figured out how irregular verbs work, the prefix variations are pretty easy to understand. You just take the prefix and attach it to the beginning of the verb, and copy the same conjugations as usual. So that pretty much sums up this lesson. As I always say, I would very much appreciate it if you could do me a favor and share this video series with your friends and teachers. And that is all for now, so until next time.